un, undoubtedly, we know that those of us who have become truly successful with our teams have been faithful enough to evolve with our personal leadership. There was nobody who changed their style, their way of leading anybody, that didn't first have to change certain things about themselves. Because it's a principle. Personal transformation tells us that leadership begins with me, begins with us, begins with our personal change. And then we can lead outward effectively. For me to do what I have never done before, I must first become the person I have never been before. For you, for us to effectively achieve what we've never achieved before, which includes leading people effectively, leading teams effectively, to achieving worthwhile results. Worthwhile results, things we've never fully achieved before, right? We must first become the persons we have never been before. In fact, one thing is certain. Any team that will go on to do great things must first agree to change itself, must agree to swallow his own demons, his own shame, his own limitations, defeat its own, its own previous successes or failures, must destroy them. Before disruptions happen to a company or to a team from the outside, it's ideal that self-disruption must happen. And that's why we can't even be resting on the successes that we personally have. So as it is, right, we're here to speak to that which strengthens us as a people, as teams, especially the ones that lead, various projects. Many years ago, for those of us who did PMP, if there's anybody here who ever did the PMP certification, project management really was a big deal back then. It still is today in our world. Whether you're using waterfall or agile, right? Agile methodologies. The methodologies depend on the kind of project. It doesn't matter. Project management today is still as effective as it was back then. In fact, in the last 2-3 years, for those of us who also have understood agile methodology, we understand Scrum. If you've never heard the word Scrum before, the Scrum Master was one who brought his non-tech skills to manage teams in the tech space, right? So developers, and I know that we have different professions today, but I don't see any developer on call today. But let me take that Scrum space, really. And I was really excited to be a Scrum Master, bring my role as a team lead into that realm. But as it is in our world right now, the Scrum Master role has died. Technology has really taken a full course on that role. But guess what? That project manager, which of course I am certified for, is now what we now call an agile project manager or an agile professional. And in our world today, the way things are changing, like we said, right, demands for us to continue to this is one generation that you can go to bed this weekend and wake up next week and find out that there's a new methodology, there's a new concept, there's a new principle, the way of life, the way of leadership, the way of team leads in a very tech-savvy world, in a very fast-changing world, in what we call the Industry 4.0, that's the fourth industrial revolution. This is probably the most, intense leaders have been in ages. Intentional, self-disciplined, self-learning, self-stretching leadership. You don't even want to be waiting for the team, for your boss, for the clients to begin to tell you what it is. You have to be agile enough, quick enough to be responsible for the upgrade that your mental software needs as a leader, as a team lead right now. Right now, it is so demanding. It is so demanding. So one of the characteristics of leaders or professionals of the fourth industrial revolution is flexibility, adaptability, constant and never-ending learning. Yeah. Constant and never-ending learning. That statement, leaders are learners. In the 19th century, it was good to hear it. All right? In the 20th century, it was good to hear it. Right now in the 21st century, it's not just good, it is great to hear it. It is ideal. And so whether you're the founder of your organization or you are the executive level where you implement, strategic decisions, this will be very, very useful for us. I can say that. So please get ready. I am going to share with us slides. So please, it might take a few minutes. I didn't want to stop this conversation. Let me speak to my IT and to the people who need to help